Isn't it more like a shopping episode right now?
The first half. After clearing that ancient Mayan, Inca, and some long dead civilization temple, you finally have arrived back in the keep city of Bastion, which has grown a little larger since the last time you were visited, but mostly outside the keep itself. It seems there's more ramshackle tents and whatnot, most likely excess refugees. Upon entering, you are met with paladins and clerics once again, double checking, making sure you're not bringing in anything dangerous. And you hand over the second abyssal stone to be turned over to General Doros. And you are free to move about the town of Bastion once more. Which I don't think you guys ever named your inn.
Yeah, I don't honestly know much about the inn because I think I passed out during the session or something. I'm sorry, but what's a good name for an inn? It's in a town full of what, paladins and such, right?
And it does have a head of a dragon mounted.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
And I forget why there's a brown bear here.
What, you don't like the rug?
Dragon Bane's in.
What was that?
Dragon Bane Inn?
Yeah.
Could work.
Or the headless dragon.
The headless dragon. But we have the head.
Bodiless dragon.
The bodiless dragon. Beheaded dragon.
Dragon's Dalahan.
Dragon's Dogma. There we go.
A draconic Dalahan.
Doulahan?
Yeah.
We'll just call it the Dragon.
How much psychic damage we all take?
No, an apple falls on Rex's head.
Time to reroll.
You're gonna waste your luck on this DM bullshit?
No, I meant because the apple. That kills Rex. It's like Boulder. It's like Rocks Fall. Everybody does, but it's Apple Falls. The one person does.
Well, shit. Isaac Newton got lucky.
I thought he did too.
One of the veins in your brain just popped with that apple.
Yeah, instant aneurysm.
There you go.
Don't worry, I'll roll a paladin.
Fall back. For everything.
All right. Well, that's actually a good question. Do you want to go back to the inn first, or would you like to visit Willow again? Or I think those are the only two places I've actually talked about in depth.
We're supposed to let her experiment on like one item that we found, right? One magic item, because that was our deal.
That is correct.
Did we ever pick out what we want to hand over to her?
You did not.
What's an item that's fucking useless?
It has to be a griffin bag item.
Yeah.
Well, what's a useless griffin bag item?
Let's see.
I have the mask and the glove, but they're both cursed, yet so useful.
Nice.
Oh yeah, the cursed gloves.
I have the Thunderstave and Eagle Rain.
I am not giving up my hat. Although I think Scholar's cap is a. Is Scholar Cap's
That is a Griffin item, and I
Okay.
believe yours is a +2.
Yeah, mine is. Yeah, I'm not giving that shit up.
Which honestly probably is too strong for this party at this level, but I'm not taking it back.
Good. You ain't taking it back.
Did anyone? Oh, now you will. Did anyone take the Toadstone? I'm trying to figure out because we don't have everybody here. I don't want to be like, oh, we should give this item whenever somebody's using that item. Obviously,
I don't believe anyone claimed it. I don't have a second dot next to it.
because I'm pretty sure Prince found it, but you know he already has like the swimming and all that and the breathing, so he put it in.
Hold on, someone. Yep, Prince took claim of it for some reason. Oh no, Prince rolled for it, but he doesn't. He already has most of his abilities.
Oh, he's missing just a jump spell.
Yeah.
And like, when the fuck are you gonna use jump, especially in a dungeon?
Are we trying to cross a pit?
Jump is a fine spell. It can be good, but really only if you have low strength, because the issue with the jump spell is that even though your jump distance is tripled, you can still only jump up to your movement speed by rules. So, I mean, if you can jump 15 feet and you cast jump, you can still only jump 30 feet, not 45.
Wait.
By the rules.
That's really stupid.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that one.
I just noticed something. I don't know why it took me so long. That both the mask and the glove have the same name on it.
Yeah.
I just noticed that. I don't know why it took me so long.
Jesus Christ, you have
Yes,
so
they
much
do.
loot.
Who the fuck is this person? And they'll.
I forget? Did you ever put the mask on?
Yes, and I passed the wisdom saving throw, so I wasn't cursed.
Got it. Just need to make sure. Can't label anything that's cursed unless you know about it. Because that's the point.
We know it's cursed. Oh god. Then there's a shirt, and an eye, and the boots, and the sleeves. What would happen if we actually collected all the pieces?
I know, it's no wonder. It's like Exodia.
I don't know if there's an actual set or not. But there's enough.
Do any of us recognize the name?
Fuck it, roll me a history check.
Well, there is a set of them. Like I said, boots, eyes, glove, shirt, sleeves.
Natural
and mask.
fucking 20. Okay. Rex, you don't remember where you heard this tale, but you do remember hearing the tale of a bard who used to travel far and wide with this monster slayer, but he would have such a way with the ladies, but they always seem to bite him in the ass at the end.
Oh my god, it's Dandelion. Oh my god. No.
I mean, it might as well be.
Alright, where do I get the Griffin school armor?
It's in the same bug chest as the wolf school armor.
Oh boy.
Yeah, that pissed me off when I found that out. That was where my build was going.
I went for bear school, so I got lucky, but...
Okay, just to make sure you don't spend all your time going around Just random thing. The inn has given the party a total of, after buying the license and buying the quest board that you now have and paying everyone, and also building the training hall, the bathhouse, yada yada, you have 950 gold left.
I was just about to say we should probably take all this treasure that we have and try to get rid of that and convert it into currency so that we can clear up our bag of holding and figure out how much money we have all together as a party.
Yeah.
All right,
I thought I added it up earlier. Last time we played.
Well, that was ages ago, man.
No, it was before. It was after we finished.
If you did, no one wrote it down in the party loot. Everything's individual.
No, I put it in text.
Ah.
I'm not sure if it was Discord or Roll20.
Well, if you want, so this is a fortress full of magical people. So there is a gem merchant, a very large gem merchant in this town. I will give you guys one opportunity. One of you can try to haggle for better prices for these gems.
Oh, fuck.
But only once.
Send the warlock in to do it, man.
Oh, Prince, we're here.
Actually, let me specify once per gem dump. Like after module, you have a chance. And you will have to beat. You will have to out. What would this be considered? This would be persuasion.
You have persuasion?
Yeah, it'll be a persuasion, but no, you only get one roll.
Well, whoever is rolling for it, please roll first, so that I can potentially make them fuck up with a 12.
That is not how this works. This is a DC. You are trying to convince someone, not go against them.
I have a +4 to persuasion. I don't know if anybody else has a higher one.
I have a 14, so guaranteed 18 right there. But I imagine that the DC is probably a 20. I don't know.
I'll be back.
All right, allow me to set a little scene. As you take your large sum of treasure from... Hey, there's Rel. As you take your large sum of gems to the... Let's just say the licensed examiner. You notice that they are covered head to toe in bandages, and the only thing you can make out about them is that through the slits you can just see pure emerald eyes. And when I say pure, I mean there is no iris. It is pure green.
Huh. That's disturbing.
It is a jewel merchant, correct?
Yes. This is the place that is dealing with... This is where this fortress is getting all its fucking diamonds from.
Can I tell from what kind of race he might be?
Give me an insight check.
I'll do the same. I'll try at least. Fuck if I know.
Ooh.
I win.
You have no idea what this guy is. He's wrapped up, but you can't really make out anything. You know it's not a dragonborn or a Luxodon, or a Goliath, or
Definitely
a Minotaur.
human shaped. Oh, great. That narrows it down.
Or a gnome, or a halfling. Basically anything that's tiny or large.
I don't know, man. It could, for all we know, it could be two halflings wrapped in bandages.
For all you know.
2 kobolds.
Get two
For all you know. And in your minds, you hear, in a very analog tone, and what brings you all to my shop?
Be here with a large amount of treasure. From jewels to idols. And I'll put the I'll take out the bags that we had them in.
All right. Now I will say they will for the items they will give you flat exchange rate. But if you want to try to persuade for the gemstones, I will give you that chance.
Are you feeling lucky today?
Oh god, we're depending on Necro for good rolls.
Well, I mean, I have luck.
And I could only roll good, and I'm fucking up with Mark.
That is very true. The only time he rolls well is when he is actively hurting my character, but I am the world now.
I just came back and saw 3 terrible rolls. What happened?
We have no idea.
They tried to find out what kind of race this person is.
Oh, can I try?
Sure, go ahead. Oh my fucking god. Okay.
It's easy. He's obviously this. Like, can't you tell?
That?
Well,
first off, this is a woman. You can discern like subtle hips and whatnot through the layers of bandages.
Her hips don't lie. Sorry.
As for the race, give me a history check. You're not 100% sure, but this seems to be a... It's a non-organic race, you know that. But you don't think it's a Warforged.
So it's not a Fey, Fiend, or Undead, huh?
Nope. And I'm just gonna say, for the sake of brevity, this race does not exist in D&D. At least I don't think so. I thought it was ironic, so I made it this race.
Okay, so it's not a Fey, Fiend, or Undead, though.
Correct.
Okay.
And Rel is dropped. That might be internet, or he's just bored.
Yeah, that's how it be sometimes.
So who is this? Sorry, I was taking garbage out, so I missed this part.
That's fine. You are effectively you are in what is effectively the treasury exchange, where adventurers and the like trade in their loot for coin and materials, and it's also the place that handles all influx of supplies such as gemstones for magical components and the whatnot.
Mm.
about here.
And how good is your persuasion, Zarkles?
He's got a +4.
Oh, that's right. He's AFK. My bad.
Yep.
He's got a +4, and
He
I have
is a part
14 port
warlock.
dice. So we can get a guaranteed 18. But it's against the DC.
Yeah. And you're trying to raise the value of gemstones that are intrinsically not very valuable.
So I think it's safe to assume it's probably very difficult.
It is.
Well, let's do the math. He has a 30% chance of rolling higher than a 14. Do we want to bank on that 30% chance? That's the question.
I don't know. Would you bank on that when you're playing XCOM?
Yes. All the
I've
time.
never played XCOM.
Motherfucker, I won the game on a 30% headshot.
I love XCOM.
I do too.
XCOM too. but-
Okay, he's back now. So our dilemma here, Necro. Andy says that he has a 14 port that he can give you with your +4 to persuasion to make a guaranteed 18, but you have a 30% chance of rolling higher than a 14. Do we want to bank on that 30% chance of rolling higher because Mark makes it sound like an 18 will not beat this DC, or do we want to just see if it will beat the DC?
I didn't say anything about the 18.
You imply your
Oh,
eyes said it all.
shut up.
I
Those
believe-
emerald eyes of yours.
How about intimidation? I got a +7 on that.
Buy our gems or I'll kick your ass. I mean, could that work too?
But I feel like they see is gonna go higher though.
It is. Let's. How about this? Role play me a scenario, and we'll see what you get. Rex, do you tell him that you've discovered that this is a woman?
Yeah, I don't think Rex would withhold information if he knows somebody else is going to negotiate. So he would tell him all the information that he was able to discern.
All right, so Necker, you know this is a woman, and it is not a organic race.
The Golem.
I'll cast banish if you don't accept my jewels.
Oh my god. Well,
Nah,
we
nah.
I was about to say we're not selling.
I was about to fucking say something.
I don't even have the spell to actually do it, so
That's a hell of a bluff, sir. You have the merchant before you. What is your game plan?
Tell her. And that quote.
no,
Hey, little mama, let me whisper in your ear. End quote.
no, I was gonna ask, is there any other jewel vendors or anything with the sorts?
In the terms of jewels and all antiquities, she is it for this area. She is effectively been put in as the representative of the guild.
Wow. Good old-
Yeah, it wouldn't be smart to actually intimidate her.
That's entirely up to your character.
Well, it depends. What is your definition of intimidate? Because I was going to say, depending on how the DM rules intimidate, would it be like, for example, if you put pressure on someone and spook them into thinking that you're basically threatening to take your business somewhere else, is that intimidation? Or would that be persuasion?
That's
Yeah,
deception.
I
Well,
mean, we could go all mafia style and be all like, well, I guess, something might happen to your business next time, you see.
Well, what I'm saying is like not necessarily lying, like you're bluffing, but like if you're haggling with someone and you put pressure on them and kind of spook them into basically by letting them know that either you're going to take your business somewhere else, or if they don't take this deal now, then your price is going to rise, or you're not going to make a deal with them, something like that. Like, you're not necessarily lying, but you're actually trying to put pressure on the person and basically spook them into taking the deal right then and there. What would that be?
That would be a combination of intimidation and deception.
Yeah.
That's why I asked if there were any other jewel merchants, so I could actually say that. So if we could go to the other business rather than this one.
You guys seem to be forgetting this is an emergency rapid response deployment city.
And yet there's a magic shop.
Of course, there's a magic shop. Ground. Why wouldn't there be a magic shop?
I mean, it's a damn good fucking rapid deployment city, I guess.
This shit went up fast because shit hit the fan fast.
This is taxpayer dollars at work.
Yeah, actually, this is worse than taxpayer dollars. They charged the nobility for this one.
Oh,
even better.
That's how bad this is.
It feels like it's more becoming to a citadel. You have a keep, and then there's going to be a city forming around it.
Whether or not this thing survives whether or not this entire thing gets taken down afterwards is entirely up in the air at the moment. Like, for all you know, this could become the 4th big city of the Sword Coast. But who knows?
I think that's how London started. It started as a Roman fort.
Yeah, it did. They conquered the Britannians and Gaul.
They couldn't take Germania.
Nope. Too enroached in those forces. Okay, enough of the history lesson. What are you guys doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to say persuasion because I really want to fuck over the. I don't want to
sing a song, sir. How are you persuading them?
Is there any way you could give us a better price? Since we're mostly out in the fields, gathering allies, doing expeditions, and we're also helping out this fort, creating new buildings, economies, services for others.
A voice rings into your minds once again. Same monotone, you can't tell it's a woman through your head is what I'm trying to get away. You and several other groups of adventurers conscripted to go out into this to deal with this mess. You forget, you guys were Group F before this.
Don't we own this place?
You own a building because the mission you went to, you did so well. And that was given to you by a local lord. That could have 100% not happened.
So what's she saying?
She's saying that your argument is invalid because there are multiple groups of adventurers having to deal with the same rates as you.
And are they pouring money into in this surrounding economy?
Yeah, I was about to say, tell me when them adventurers bring back a dragon's head and dump thousands into the city.
Yeah, dragon slaying and local economy.
She crosses her arms and then from what you can tell, speaks, not in your mind this time. And the captain in the fort can strike down pillars of fire whenever he wants. What makes you so special?
What were the treasures that we were supposed to go look out for?
The things you have been sent to find were the abyssal shards. Everything else is just gravy.
And have anybody else brought some other than us? Or is that information and
she would not know. She would not know about that. The reason for where you guys are being sent is kind of secret. All she knows is that this fort is dealing with the unprecedented amount of undead being risen across the nation, this coast. So if you want to give if you want to give top secret information away to a merchant, go ahead.
Yeah, that's not gonna help us. It'll help her more than us.
So unless you have anything else to say, I will exchange your items at base value.
I'll look at the other groups, at the other two members.
Hey, do whatever you want. So do you just want to roll for the persuasion, or do you want me just to give you a 14?
Gotta give a reason, man. Come on, Necro, work that warlock charm or something. God damn it.
Hey, you're asking the person who has 0 social skills to be the party's face.
You're the one that picked a charisma.
Forget the character. Forget the character. I mean real life.
I know.
Forget the character. I mean real life.
Have you never haggled for anything?
No,
I haven't either.
We can't haggle in supermarkets or fucking online shopping for the most part.
Yeah, try to haggle with the IRS on your taxes.
Exactly.
That's effectively what an accountant does.
I did a haggle once when I was in Europe, but I'm pretty sure the thing I was trying to buy was overpriced any goddamn way. So, Oh yeah, and I was buying, not selling. I don't know. Maybe think of it this way. Since we're here to basically solve this whole undead problem that the king sent us on, it would obviously be of much help if we had more funds to play around with to get us the resources needed to clear these dungeons and get these shards and whatnot.
You're telling her about the shards, okay.
Is she not supposed to know about the shards?
I just said it was secret information.
Well, this is out of character bullshit, man. Like,
you just...
This is out of character. Like, I'm not doing the fucking negotiating here.
I looked at the other two so they could switch places. It was a visual tap out.
Look,
I mean, if you want me to go for it, I will. But I can tell you right now,
this fucking campaign at this point. So
if you want me to go for it, I can. But I'm telling you right now, if I do it, we ain't getting a better deal. I have a +1, dude.
Same.
How does this place looks? the building we're in?
It's less a building and more of a giant circus tent, and it's filled to the brim with supplies, armors, gems, food. Like, this is a one-stop shop for anything mundane.
You know, if we have more gold in our pockets, and since we tend to help build buildings, we could, offer you a better location, your own residence.
She perks up at that.
What was that?
She perks up at that. Congratulations, you've unlocked the roll. Roll me persuasion.
Da, 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 da. Now, do you want the 14? Or do you want to just risk it?
Is it before or after?
He has to declare before.
I have to declare it before because, yeah.
Yeah, let's go with 18 rather than the roll.
Alrighty.
Oh, living like Larry.
She gets over, walks around her makeshift desk, gets up to your face. She's about 2 inches shorter than you, so she's looking up at you with those emerald slots.
You're about to get headbutted in the throat, dude.
I will have a personal bath and a king-size bed.
We have ourselves a deal.
Congratulations. You have unlocked ×2 on all the gems for this going forward.
Oh.
Yeah. I love
18 was exactly the DC.
Can I roll just to see what number I could have gotten?
Sure, go ahead. Oh!
Well,
The one time!
When it's absolutely useless, I roll high.
damn.
Okay, so if someone wants to go through the party loot and add up all the gems and then multiply that by 2. And while someone is doing that, do you guys want to stop by Willow or do you want to buy any more upgrades to your inn?
Before we upgrade, we should see how much money we get in total for everything.
All right.
Yeah, this building should be literally the first thing we need to start paying for. I think I'll give up Does Willow get rid of curses on items? Or do I have to ask that to her?
She did not say anything about that, but you could always ask. I mean, her husband is a paladin.
Because I really want to keep the mask. I mean, the glove, and I'll just give the mask.
What if there's a set bonus, though?
Does it?
Hmm?
I'm saying, what if there is a set bonus, you know?
Should be, if you think about it. But then
Yeah,
again,
but
you
think
can't
about it this way. Also, every item you've come across from this set is cursed.
And they all require attunement.
Yep.
Unless I'm an artificer, then I can wear all of them. So anybody joining me at Willows?
Have
Yeah,
you
I
counted
guess
up
I
Yeah,
can go.
the new gold you have?
I can do it if you don't want to add it up.
Oh, I
I
thought
got a
somebody
60% in geometry though, so I don't know how good my math skills are.
Just take out the
Calculator time.
calculator.
That's newfangled. I can't afford one of those.
Yeah, you can't rely on technology. It'll fail you. Well, if there's an EMP blast that fucking wiped out everything right now,
Exactly.
well, I guess that we wouldn't be talking to each other then. So
No, not with that attitude, we wouldn't.
It's all lead. It's all
yeah,
lead seal. Was it lead or copper?
For what?
To
EMP
protect
control?
against EMP.
Lead, right?
Copper.
I think you need like some type of just metal encasement. Because
Swear
No,
tinfoil,
copper
bro.
specifically. For EMPs, copper is used as shielding on a lot of shit.
yeah. Like, I
Lead
know
is
you-
radiation.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's true.
And Superman X-ray vision.
Man, we have a lot of stuff, dude.
Yeah, we got a lot of shit.
I
not
kind of want
that
to keep
expensive.
this gold llama though. That's sick. Gold llama.
Fuck yeah.
Hey, I might. You
Hey,
know,
maybe
Keep whatever you
maybe we
want,
should
man.
take
You can
down
put it
the
up in the inn.
Just
maybe
have
we
it.
should fucking take away the fucking dragon head. Call
I'm
our
keeping
inn
the gold
Golden
llama. I'm
Golden
claiming
Llama
it.
Inn.
It's called Mini OG Gold Llama. Come on now.
It's a motherfucking BIOG.
And it's an OG.
It's-
God damn.
Oh, I lost my place. Oh wait, no, I got it.
All right, Zig is not going to be joining us, but he did tell me he wants to buy plate armor if he can. And does he even have any? What? He's got a good amount of gold. How much is plate armor?
1,500 or quickly.
Oh my god, there's so much more. Hang on.
I think I own, and I sell them 300 gold and 500 to the prince.
Yeah, plate armor is 1,500. Damn. Yeah, giving him 500 is not enough.
Those jade blocks are gonna come in clutch.
Hold on. He's got a shitload of silver. Let me convert that real quick.
Yeah, we have 20,000 silver in party loot.
Oh, fuck, yeah. Fuck, yeah. So that's effectively 10,000 gold. Oh, wait, no, that's 1,000 gold. No, 2,000 gold. I keep forgetting silver is a tenth, not half. So yeah, 20,000 silver equals 2,000 gold. So taking all his silver gets him 20 gold. Necker, you said you're giving him 500?
6,201 gold, with not counting the silver.
Jesus. That's the gems and all the artifacts?
Yeah, that's everything after doubling it.
Damn. Alright, so Necker, you said you're lending him 500? Or do you just want to take from the party loot to give him the extra 1,100?
Well, let's just separate. Let's just get all the gold out first, then we'll subtract everything.
All right.
Just not to confuse. Get the gross and then the nets. So
Just put it there for memory.
So that means you can erase everything in the party loot that had a gold value from the tomb, correct?
Jesus Christ, that's a lot of fucking gold.
Oh, right. Right. You guys got 950 from the inn. I can just subtract
And
that
we're
from
even
that.
richer.
And you get plate armor. And you get plate armor. And you get plate armor.
All right, so 913.
Wait.
Hmm?
Don't three of us could use plate armor?
As a fighter, you can. I don't know Blood Hunter restrictions.
What is it?
Plate.
Blood hunters have medium armor. They don't
Okay,
have
so
heavy.
he can't wear it.
And besides, I don't think you can even fly with
It depends on the wings. Some races can, some can't.
Probably not
I can
cool.
fly in heavy, but I can't wear heavy. So,
what?
well, my race can fly in heavy, but my class does not have heavy armor proficiency. Is what I mean.
And druids can't wear heavy, and neither can artificers. So it's down to you, Necro, and Prince. Are you two are the only two in the party that can wear plate? Basic plate.
Isn't real
Rel is an artificer.
uh,
Oh wait, he's a gunslinger. He's not a
Yeah.
gunslinger. He's not an artificer. He's a gunslinger. I keep forgetting those are two different things.
Yeah, he's technically fighter rogue.
Yeah, he's technically a fighter. But if you wait, can't you not? No, that's only on weapon types.
Hmm.
Okay, yeah. So Rel, Necro, and Zig could all potentially have plate armor.
I don't think Rel would want it though because he is Dex. I don't know if he even has the strength to wear plate because you have to have 16 or 15 strength to even wear it.
Yeah, you need like a strength of 15 just to wear the damn thing.
Yeah. And he does a lot of stealth, so he's pretty much our party scout effectively. So I think it's probably just the two, yeah, just Sarcles and Prince that are going to be looking for plate. I'm pretty good on armor for now, for now because I get that Black Dragon scale mail. So the only way I could get better armor than I have right now would be if I got medium armor master and then got half plate because then I could have an 18 AC. But since Dragon scale mail is effectively +1 scale armor, this is the best that I can get for without taking a feat.
So technically, you guys have enough gold for both Necro and Prince to get plate mail. It'd be a lot, but you can do it.
Yeah, it'd be 3,000 total, right?
It'd be yeah. be 3,000 total between the two for 2 sets of plate mail.
I mean, they don't get a bonus today. What are you wearing right now?
Split armor.
What is Prince wearing?
He's wearing chainmail.
Okay, yeah, we definitely need at least one set. How much do we have in total?
Wait, why does he have chainmail?
Huh?
He never
does he
upgraded
have-
his armor. He's been relying on his shield to.
Which is funny because he's got a shield, but he doesn't have it equipped for some reason.
Yeah, well, because he started using that great axe after he got it.
Oh yeah.
But originally he was using a shield and a longsword, if I recall. But when he got that +2 great axe, he swapped that. I mean, it seems like a fine investment to me to get plate armor. Because it's not like, I mean, unless they run into enchanted armor or something, then this is like this is going to be, until they get magic armor, this is going to be the best armor that their characters can get. And they don't get a dex bonus to AC or anything, so they're not going to get armor any other way outside of items. So this is one of those investments that I feel like it's good to make sooner rather than later because it's going to probably last for a while.
Speaking of investments, I'm going to remind you guys what your upgrade list is. Because a lot of that shit's expensive.
Because let's see. So we have 20,000 silver, so that's 2,000 gold. Then we're getting like 6,200 from this stuff. Actually, that would technically be 6,181 because 20 gold of that was just a bag of loose 20 gold. But we're basically getting 6,200 plus that 2,000. So we would still have like 5,000 gold, even if we bought 2 sets of plate armor. And we could put that
counting
gold
the
toward
950 from the inn?
Oh no, I'm not counting that. So yeah, we'd still have money if we want to put that back into investing in buildings or anything. So if we're doing like a vote, I think going ahead and getting out plate armor for both characters is fine.
Wait, do you multiply the jewels by 2?
Yeah, that was after multiplying.
And we still gotta basically construct a room for the jewel keepers.
Yes, you have to pay for it.
Yeah.
Which
Would
I
anyone-
will
How much would
add
that be?
to this list now.
Yeah, I wonder how much that would be.
It's gonna be a little bit because she wants a big bed, which means a big room and a private bath.
Who is she exactly? The official bank teller, or
She is effectively the representative of the trading guilds of the Sword Coast.
because I have a feeling we should get her a vault too. I don't know how much that's going to be add on to the building.
I'm gonna roll something to see what some shit. Oh yeah. She wants heated water. That's raising that price. So her attachment, and she's living in your bar. Like she's separating herself from her work, effectively. So, king size bed, heated private bath. That is going to run you guys a total of construction, enchantment. That's the big one. 750 gold.
Not bad.
Yeah, definitely on that agreement.
Yeah, that was worth it. And that we came out in the green big time on that.
Especially with double Double the price for all jewels.
Yeah, we got like 3,000 gold plus profit off that double. So
All right, so I'm gonna take that out of your gold income from. I'm gonna take that out of the gold from the inn, because that's just easier.
mm-hmm.
So you have 200 extra gold from the inn.
Well, at least we got that taken care of.
Yeah, it didn't cost
I
you
don't.
that
I
much.
don't need anything. Do you need anything? Spells and stuff handy?
Oh, yeah, I should probably get spells. That's important.
So wait,
I'd
Uh,
say if we're voting or something, then my vote would be that we get the 2 sets of plate armor, and then we look for spells, and then we keep the rest of the money back for whoever else, like Rail's character, or because he might want like a gunsmith table or something.
shit.
What is a good?
That'll give him advantage on
Vanilla
making
guy.
bullets.
If we were to separate the total costs, separated between the 5 of us, we'll get 1,280 with 2 silver, and then subtract that from the 800 I owe. I wouldn't have enough for the
800 you owe for what?
the shipper. Let me borrow 300 and Prince 500 to get the
Yeah.
spear.
Ah,
So at the moment, I'll have 480.
I mean, I can cover the rest for armor because, like I said, I don't need anything. Like I have the best armor I'm gonna get for probably a long time, and I have a good weapon, and I don't cast spells, and all my attunement slots are taken. So
you're effectively done.
outside of maybe some alchemy supplies, which I can probably cover because I've been gathering some as well, I don't think I really need anything. So I can. If you need the plate armor, like I said, it'd probably be better to get it now rather than later, because the sooner you get it, the more useful it's going to be, at these levels. And also, on top of that, I don't know if there's anybody in town that would buy your splint mail scrap, but maybe you could get something out of that.
Well, it is gold plated.
Yeah. Well, that wore off, though, didn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, that wore off about a half hour after he dipped it in.
God damn it.
Yeah, that shit don't last.
But, I mean, you could at least get something out of it, maybe, because I don't think anybody else in the party is going to need it.
This place does have a blacksmith.
I mean, you want to go talk to him, see if we can look at selling that armor and getting plate armor, see if we can figure out how long that would take and stuff.
We're gonna be here for quite a while, aren't we?
You have to wait the month that it takes to transfer your people from that temple, and then explain why the hell you're letting a nymph, a giant eel, and an oni. Don't tell me you can shapeshift. They are paladins and fucking clerics.
I mean,
You have to explain this.
look. If they can shapeshift, all we need is a ring of mind shielding for each of them, and they're fine.
Only one of
No,
them can
Nick?
shapeshift.
Nymph, we gave her the job for the baths. Since there's a water spirit, she could keep the water purified.
That's true, but you
And-
have to
and then-
build an attachment for the giant fucking eel to live there. You're turning your bathhouse into a Japanese royal onsen.
Is that
that's
a
an
bad thing?
improvement, right?
It's not a bad
Is
thing.
that
It's
a
more
bad thing?
expensive, is what it is.
That's what?
You're effectively tripling the size of that building.
This place is gonna get bigger.
Yes.
Right? Might as well do it now.
Yeah, look, like we'll be known for the fucking, giant fucking onsen that
Actually,
we got.
let me do the math on how much it's gonna cost for that goddamn bathhouse.
Why not just make it into a level 2? Make it easier.
Level 2, double up income, unlock Thieves Guild.
At the ocean?
Mm. Wait, were you talking about turning the inn into
Upgrading
a
the
level?
building. Yeah, you know how you have the option to upgrade buildings to level 2?
That's not buildings. That's the building of the inn. That is what that means.
Nah.
Yeah, 7,000 for each building is insane.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Hey, 2 times income from the inn is pretty damn good.
True.
Because isn't having baths a real morale booster?
Yes, but you technically already have the bathhouse because you already paid for it and it was built while you were gone.
But more morale, though.
Well, there's gonna be more people, which equals less space. Well, so it would be better to upgrade the building.
I was not planning for this episode to become 100% shopping session, but it's turning out like that, and I'm fine with it.
I got nothing much. I have no contribution here, really. I just want to learn haste. That's it.
You want to learn what? Haste?
Haste, the spell. Yeah, so I can fucking, tap Prince on the shoulder and you can just whack away at everything. I think I have to go about buying the spell scroll.
You'd have to go to Willow and see if she has the scroll or not.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
Don't let me interrupt this stuff. Or
Kenji, you've been quiet for a while. You've been pretty quiet for a while.
Well, I was just gonna say, if we want to get armor and stuff, that's fine. But we need to leave a certain amount of the money in there because there are people that are not here, and we don't want to have them come back and we're like, yeah, we only have like 400 gold left over, and they're like, well, what about this building?
Yeah.
So I'm saying, like, right now we have a total of like 7,000 gold, or somewhere around there, a little bit over, like 7,000 gold to sling around as far as party loot, not counting what we already have in our inventories.
Yeah, I'm really only I'm basically only claiming for myself like 1,000. Basically my fair share.
Yeah.
Well, actually, we have less than the 7,000 because even if those two were here, we still need to put in money for the 2 buildings to make the bathhouse bigger and the lady's house.
Well, I took the money out of the lady's house from the income of the guild, so that's already accounted for.
Oh yeah.
And then what about the bathhouse?
I have not calculated the cost of the bathhouse yet, but you are also forgetting you have to build a space for Zape to live in.
I had that wrong.
No, that
have like
only
9,000
thing is coming out of whoever the fuck wanted him.
Oh, that's Rel. Rel wanted the only.
Yeah, we have like 9,000 something gold. I forgot because we had that extra 2,000 from silver.
Jesus fucking Christ, yeah.
He's paying for that. I'm letting you know that because he wanted him.
I'm pretty sure he said that he would pay for it whenever he recruited her.
It's not set in stone yet, but still.
Yeah.
He cannot afford the building.
That's why I was saying that we should figure out how we want to budget this, because if we just spend a bunch of money, then what's going to happen almost certainly is somebody's going to come back and be like, well, I need this build, and then we don't have any money left, So that's what I was saying. I'm willing to just cover the difference if you want plate armor, Necro, because I literally don't know what to do with the gold that I have. Like, I already have 400 gold, basically, and 400 silver, and I would be getting over 1,000 extra gold But all my attunement slots are filled. I have 2 +1 weapons, one of which has a magical effect on it. I have a couple magic items that I'm attuned to. I have Black Dragon Scale Mail. I have a healing item for my short rest. I have a bunch of weird alchemy supplies. So basically, other than covering my own alchemy supplies, I really don't have any expenses, and I don't think I'm going to spend like 1,600 gold on alchemy supplies. So, me giving up my
attitude.
me giving up my share to you to get plate armor, and then Prince would be able to get his own plate armor. That would make it a lot easier than like if we had to start cutting into the party loot for it, like if we just divvy the party loot up and then leave. Basically what I'm saying is it'd probably be easier if we just divvy the party loot up right now to everybody's shares, and then we do our shopping while we're here. And then whenever the other players are here, because we're missing 2 people, we can take whatever leftover gold that we have and decide if we want to pour that back into the buildings and stuff. But we probably shouldn't build anything or commit money to anything right now unless we have to. Like, for example, we already took the money out for the ladies' room because we got we made the deal to do that. But otherwise, we should probably just do our personal shopping this session and wait. Because otherwise, there's almost certainly we're going to mess up and basically invest in the wrong thing, I feel like. So that's my thought. Because Prince has already told us what he wants to buy with his share. And I'm pretty sure his share combined with what he already has would be enough for plate. I'm willing to cover your difference for plate, and you don't have to pay me back. Audrey would have enough to buy her spells with her share, definitely,
What he has? Chainmail?
Yeah, he has chainmail.
Yeah, he has chainmail.
Hand-me-downs.
I thought about giving this plan, but he specifically said that he wanted to play the thing, so...
Yeah, that would also be funny, though.
Yeah, it would be. Just keep passing it around.
Well, technically, everybody gets 1 point in AC.
Say that again?
If we were to do this, everybody gets... The 2 of us will get a +1 to ACs.
Oh, yeah.
By giving my hand-me-down.
Mm-hmm.
Technically, yes.
Yeah, I don't know if anything I just said makes any sense to you, but I'm basically just saying that I'm pretty sure, based on what we've all said we wanted, that we don't actually have to, now that the ladies' room has been paid for, we don't actually have to even worry about the building whatsoever this session. We can literally just do our own personal shopping,
We still have to build still have to upgrade the bathhouse and the Oni's house.
Yeah.
Right, but what I'm saying is we don't have to do that right now. We have a month worth of downtime to do that, and the player who recruited them isn't here right now. So
yes, so I'll be willing to put that aside.
How much was the bathhouse to begin with?
I think it was like 500.
How much?
It's like 500, I want to say.
Why not just make it 250? Since we technically already built the building, we're just building more onto it.
I think it was.
So
it might have been 250. I'm not 100% sure. I should stop erasing the prices on shit.
I feel like it was 500, but I don't know.
I think it was because it was a luxury item.
I think he's saying add 50% of the value on for the expansion, though. But I don't know how much we're expanding it. Are we expanding it?
You're expanding it to host living area. It's effectively what it is. Because that giant eel is going to be in the fucking water all the fucking time. So unless you want people to bathe with a giant eel...
They're a bunch of racists.
Is there a ring that I forgot what it's called that makes creatures one size smaller?
There's a spell enlarge reduce. I don't know about a ring.
The spell only lasts like an hour. No, 10 minutes. Yeah, no, that's not gonna do shit.
Make a ring that actually makes that permanent, as long as you wear it or whatever.
That would take a long ass time of enchanting. Actually, it'd be even worse than that. It would take a long ass time just to make the spell permanent on the item, but that is amplifying that spell to an insane degree. That would take you would have to commission a wizard for a long ass time for that. And it'd be very expensive.
I don't think we got wizard commissioning money.
Or just have a wizard cast wish to make it.
Yeah, because it's cheaper to make them
wish.
use their 9th level spell than it is to commission them to build a damn magic item.
Fucking cast wish. You know, the spell that has a one
It
third
would
chance of not
cost
being
so
able to
much
be
more
cast
for
again.
us to find a workaround than to just build a bigger thing.
Just find a cleric with divine intervention.
Let's just build our own fucking SeaWorld, guys.
Okay.
Fuck it.
All right. So, all right. Let's do this math. Because of the commissions Rel gave to the Oni, his room is going to cost 500, and the expansions onto the bathhouse are also going to cost 500, solely for increasing the pool. All right, so 1,000 gold for the NPCs that you have brought on from the dungeon, which I remind you are a Oni, a giant eel, and a nymph.
Yeah.
Look, personally, I don't see the problem with all this stuff. These paladins are just way too uptight.
It's just the only I have a problem with.
I guess.
Yeah.
Look, as long as they're cool and not burning down the city, I think.
And what exactly is the Oni gonna do?
You hired him as a guard.
I mean, I guess he'd be a pretty effective guard if he doesn't kill innocent
Your
people.
poor monk has to stand watch with an Oni.
That's a buddy cop movie waiting to happen. So, okay, here's the fundamental question then, because we seem to be kind of going in circles. Are we treating this as party loot, or are we treating this as everybody getting individual shares? Because it seems like we haven't decided.
I mean,
I'm okay with the nymph and the eel. It's the Oni I'm having problems with.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, are we treating this as individual shares where people can choose whether or not to pitch in, or are we treating this as party loot? Because right now, if we pay for the stuff in the tavern, basically, here's what I'm asking: do we want to pay for these building expansions and then take whatever's left over and divvy that up into individual shares, or do we want to take the full amount, cut that into individual shares, and then people choose if they want to pitch into a certain building project? Which one are we doing? Because we have to decide. Because if we don't decide, then what's going to happen probably is we'll decide to pay for something, and then we'll decide that it's supposed to be individual shares, and then somebody will go, well, I wouldn't have wanted to pay for that, so where's my extra money from what it would have been?
How about this? We'll just subtract the 500 for the Oni, and we'll decide when everybody's here if we want it or not. If we decide against it, we'll just split the 500.
It works for me. Saying like set the money that we're going to use for that aside into like a second pile, and then that makes sense to me. So, and do we figure out how much it's going to be for the bathhouse expansion?
It's 500 as well.
Okay. So, do we want to set aside 1,000 or 500?
I'm like I said, I'm okay with the bathhouse and all that.
All right. So I say we just to make it easy, we set aside the 1,000, and then I'm sure we're going to end up spending it anyway. But just to be safe, and since it's not like we lose it if we don't buy it this session, I say we just set aside the 1,000 that we're going to need, and then next session we can explain to them how much it's going to cost. That we've already set the money aside, and then we as a party can choose whether we want to go ahead with that or not. Because I'm also fine with the expansions, but I don't want to. Technically, basically, half our party is not here right now. So, You too
I
good
mean,
with that?
personally,
Just setting aside
I'm cool with
1,000.
just taking my share because I don't think buying haste and buying a haste scroll and using gold to learn the spell, copy it into my spell book. I don't think that's gonna cost me too much.
Yeah, but the higher level you get to, the more expensive components you're gonna need for spells, right?
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. But
It's better to have money saved before you need it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, look, like Audrey will prioritize, public works projects over the spell book. if
So are you
that's
two
the
fine with
case.
it then?
Unless
set
it
aside
gets
1,000.
killed.
We set aside 1,000 gold, and then we take the leftover gold and split it up now. We'll decide whether or not to commit to those projects whenever we have our other two
I'll-
players next time.
Yeah, just for the sake of ease, yeah, I'll just put my share towards the public work project.
You're making it
fund.
harder, Andy.
What? I am?
Yeah. Because that means more math. Here's what I'm saying. Okay, so here's what I'm saying. Anytime, because we don't know, like, for example, Rail might be like, okay, I'm going to pay for the Oni and the bathhouse and myself entirely because I'm the one who recruited them. Or we might choose to all put in equally. So what I'm saying is,
Well, fuck. Well,
if
let's
we
just
set
all
aside
take our
1,000,
fucking shares, then
like, if we set
it-
aside 1,000 gold right now, then in my opinion, it would be the best case scenario, because if we decide that we all want to pitch in equally to pay for it, then we already set aside the 1,000 gold from the party loot and it's already paid for. If Rail decides that he's going to pay for it himself, then we just take the 1,000 gold that we set aside and we split it up between all the rest of us. You see what I'm saying?
yeah.
Whereas if we do it, right, if we don't do that, then we run into a situation of like, what if you pay for it and then Rail says, well, I would have paid for it. Does that split back up to other people, or does he end up keeping it? So
yeah.
unless you
always
just want to
seems
pay the
easier to
1,000
split shit.
yourself, but I agree with Necro. I feel like, I mean, obviously it's
I
your
wasn't
share, so if you
expecting-
it's your
I'm
share.
sorry. I wasn't expecting on doing all this accounting shit today.
Yeah, it's your share, so obviously you can do with it what you want to. But I just think, since we don't have to commit to it this session, that it's probably smarter to just save that and check the shops first and see what you're going to need to be buying. Because otherwise, what happens if someone spends their money and then they go into a shop and they find an amazing magic item that they can no longer afford, or spell components or whatever?
Yeah,
So if you, I mean, like I said, it's your share. If you want to have Audrey pay for it, you can. But
it's all good, and like,
this is just my suggestion because I think it'll save us a lot of math and accounting if we already have that money.
yeah. End of the day, I really just want the easier solution, man.
This is kind of the easier solution.
Like, I honestly have, like, with all the sessions I've kind of missed and everything, like, I have no idea what's going on.
Technically, right now you're putting 200 of your own gold aside,
Yeah.
and you get the rest of your gold.
That's
If you're gonna invest in the future buildings, you'll just keep what gold you have. If you're not investing, you get 200 back or 100 back,
Yeah.
depending on what are the two projects you want.
Yeah,
So we're
that's
basically
fine.
we're putting, or just automatically putting everybody's money toward it and giving them an opt-out option. We should probably write that down somewhere. I guess I'll just stick it on party loot, or no, maybe I can't edit add-ons. Yeah, I'll
just
put it on
put
party
it in the
loot.
chat or whatever.
Oh, that works. Yeah.
That's just gonna get lost soon.
Well, I mean,
Probably.
assuming we, spam the fucking chat, which I don't imagine we'll be doing since, well, we don't really have any players to really do a proper session, so.
The fuck you say? I'm ready to go to the mountain right now.
I know you are, but like, we got like a wizard, a kobold, and a warlock. Like, we're kind of prepared for this shit, man.
Actually, all we need is a healer.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
it.
and
4 potions, and that's it.
Yeah, you're
yeah, and the
missing your
Fishman,
paladin.
formerly known as Prince, or currently known as Prince, is not here right now.
Okay, I saved it under party loot.
You have
Alright,
you have
so-
the tank, which is me because I have a high AC and a shield, and you have the damage dealer, the DPS, which is Rex, and we got our support, which is you. Technically, we're kind of
All right,
I
here's
guess
the
that's all you
question.
need, but
So-
healing's nice.
So whenever you said what our shares were, Necro, whenever you figured that out, were you taking into account the expenses? Because as of now, we got 6,000. Here, let me fix this because, like I said, technically some of that was gold.
I just
We
put
have-
64 or
Right, it was we have 8,181 gold coming from party loot, and then we have 200 gold coming from the income after we took out the 750. And then we take 1,000 of that away because we are setting that aside. So we're left with, I guess that would be 7,381 gold, right?
$7,000 or 500 or 5,000.
It would be 7,000 because so we got 6,181 gold from selling the gems and artifacts and stuff in party loot, and then we also had 20,000 silver in party loot. So we came out at 8,181 plus 950, but 750 of that was taken away, so we only get an extra 200 of that. So we're at 8,381, and then we set aside 1,000 of that for the building project. So we should be at 7,381 gold to split up right now.
So it's gonna be 1,476 with 2 silvers.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, so I got my share put down on my.
All right, yeah, okay.
I'll just go ahead and write all this down just for.
I'll I guess add it to my inventory. That's not well, that won't fuck anything up, will it?
What is it?
I'm just gonna add my share to my inventory. That's not gonna fuck anything up, is it?
No, this is what we're actually splitting up now. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And then you'll get an extra 200 back if we decide next time not to pitch in, you know.
I love how you guys went the entire circle of we're going to keep it as party loot. Okay, let's divide it up over the course of 30 minutes.
Look, man, I don't know.
Well, that's what I was
fuck
trying to
is
figure
going
out. That's what I
on.
was saying. I could tell that we were kind of flip flopping, so I figured it's probably best to decide.
All right, so I'm going to open up their character sheets and add that gold in.
Yeah.
Oh well. Good shit. 1,842 gold. Not bad, not bad.
I should have put in reserve.
You want to delete... Did you delete all the artifacts and gems from the party loot?
They're still there. I don't know exactly what you accounted for, Kenji, so yeah, go ahead and do that.
I'm typing it out right now, so all my math will be clear to everybody.
Oh, accounting sessions. Fun. I hope next session we get to pay the IRS.
We're not doing taxes. No, I'm opting out of that one. I will
Okay,
become
so
an
because
outlaw.
he has the money, I'm just going to take the 1,500 out of his share because he wanted the plate armor.
Yeah.
I think I could afford my own plate armor, but I have to pay people back. Oops.
This is a rich ass druid.
There we go. That's how I got to my amount.
Ooh, showing your work. Nice.
But that's just
8+.
mindless busy work.
Yes.
I already know people are we're gonna forget next time, so I'm putting it in chat just for.
Smart man. Always count
Yeah.
on everybody forgetting everything. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Gold has been distributed to the other party members.
All right. Cool.
And with
So we're
that,
squared up.
the gem merchant is done. Is there anything else you'd like to do in town?
I would really love to buy a haste.
All right, now let's go haggle
scroll.
with the alchemy merchant now.
Fuck.
That would be Willow.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go
talk
see
to
her.
Willow.
I think we need to talk to Willow and the blacksmith. Are the two people we need to talk to, right?
Yeah, if you're gonna buy armor, normal ass armor, just fucking buy it. I'm not.
All right.
That took
Zarkles,
so
are you-
fucking long. I don't.
Zarkles, are you buying that?
Oh, but when I barter, I think I got good at it.
You know what?
You're gonna roll a one on this
You know
next
what?
check, and he's gonna
You
raise
know
the
what?
price.
I'll give you a chance on selling your freaking splint mail for more. How about that?
Take it.
Yeah, I was just joking, but isn't it half price if you're setting shit?
Yep.
Yeah, maybe you can get more.
And your splint mail is 200, so the base return is 100. You want to roll those dice, Necro?
If I succeed, I'm still 700 short.
I can cover the rest.
Sorry, you're only getting 100 back. Not quite high enough.
All right,
Yeah,
so how much do
and
you need?
I wasn't gonna give you a Portnet dice for that.
Hey, we're here for a long ass time. More than a
Well-
day.
Well, shit. I mean, if that's the case, then Why
No.
didn't you ask?
This you have all decided to do this within a day. That was your decision.
Yeah.
like I don't know what's going on. like
It
I
just-
said.
I just noticed somebody spelled the gunsmith table wrong.
I know that was me, and I don't care.
Yeah.
I
And
was
how much
tired
does
when I
your-
looked this up.
He's like, look, the gunsmith's a gunsmith, not a wordsmith. All right.
I've been staring at it without
I
noticing.
know. I noticed it too. But
No,
how much
I've
do you
been
need for
staring
your
at it
blade
for a
armor,
while.
Zarkles, are you getting blade armor?
Yeah, sure.
I mean, he just
Let's get
sold his
that.
other armor. I should hope he's getting something.
Yeah.
Oh. I
He
mean,
sells his splint and just buys more splint.
yeah. I'm investing in spline armor. It'll be worth thousands one day.
So if you do sell your splint, how much gold do you have?
I have 8 total, so 700 off of yourself.
I thought you said for a second. I thought you meant you had 8 gold total. I was like, okay, 700. Okay, here,
Yeah.
I'll hand it over. Don't worry about paying it back. This is a party investment anyway. I went ahead and marked that off my sheet, so you can go ahead and get your armor. That way, we'll have both of our heavy armor guys in plate. Unless you want to go see if Willow has armor first, but I don't remember if she even sells magic armor like that.
I don't think we could even afford magic armor. We could just barely afford regular armor.
Oh, I guess we can go look. Might as well. But if not, if there's nothing there, then I'll cover the difference for you to get plate. So do we want to go to her?
Still gotta drop off some items for her, anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah, good idea.
And I guess. Did
So
you
you're
decide
going to visit
what you
Willow
wanted to hand
now?
over?
Yes, after the blacksmith.
Did you decide what you wanted to hand over? Do we want to?
I was gonna give her the mask.
Okay.
The mask I had.
All right. Okay, we can go talk to her then.
You know what? Fuck it. Okay. Oh, hello. So good to see you all again. You seem to be doing well.
Yes, very much so. How are you doing yourself, Willow?
Oh, I'm doing lovely. I was actually finally able to get some time to work on my own potions again.
Oh, potions, huh? What are you doing with those?
Oh, I make a couple of spares in case Doros needs an emergency one, and I sell some extra to the fort.
Oh, good stuff. Good stuff. We have another magical item for you.
Oh, lovely. Lovely. What is it?
What is next step?
I'll step up and I'll present the mask.
Does Rex know that it's cursed?
Yeah, I'll warn you in advance. It is quite cursed.
Yes, and you see her flick her wrist as the mask just hovers, what you assume is Mage Hand. I will thank you for the warning. I will look into that later. Probably
That won't be a
Doris's
problem, will
help. So is there anything anything I can get for you today?
Yes, actually. I would like to expand my spell portfolio, if you will, and I think a good spell that would be helpful for our endeavors would be haste. Do you happen to have like a scroll or anything just lying around?
Haste. That's a 3rd level. Let me check. As she steps on this staircase and immediately goes around like a librarian through upper tower.
How I envy that library.
Aha! And as she slides down the ladder, clutching a scroll. Yes, I do have one extra scroll of this haste spell. It will
Nice.
be. Looks through her ledger.
What's the damage?
I'll be 200 gold pieces.
Sold. I'll give her the gold, and I'll take my haste scroll.
Make sure you have ink and paper for that.
I was just about to say. Oh wait, I forgot to count in your discount.
Wait, what? Again, pleasant surprise.
We have the discount because that's the deal. That's what we're giving the magic item.
Ah, yes, I see.
You rolled fucking high to get that discount.
Mm-hmm. Rex needs to go into accounting.
Shit, if it's just 200 gold for that scroll, I might get another one. I don't know.
You can give the haste scroll for cheap so she can upsell you.
Okay, so it's not 200, it's 150.
Okay, I'll take that. Definitely. Yeah, 150. And what's another good 4th level spell? I guess banishment would be a good one.
Haste is a 3rd level.
Well, yeah, I know. Haste. Like, I'm buying haste for 150. I know that. But like, I honestly thought the scroll would cost me a lot more, like around 500. But
I mean, you're gonna have to buy the ink and paper for it to put in your book.
Well, yeah, isn't that like part of the whole?
No, that is a scroll is paid separately.
Well, yeah, I know that, and like the cost of like, transcribing it in your book is the ink and paper, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. I got plenty of money for that.
It's 100 per spell level.
That's fine. I got.
You got 1,000.
I do have 1,000.
Why not buy a wall of fire?
Look, I want to try to diversify my elemental portfolio here. Like, I only got fire, and
Elemental Bane.
eh,
It literally could be any damage except force, thunder. Oh no, thunder. Yeah, force and psychic. Could be anything else.
what level is an elemental plane?
Elemental Bane, 4th. There's also Ice Storms, Liam, Secret Chest.
Fourth level spell.
Sickening Ingredients.
You remember, there's not a guarantee that she has all these spells as scrolls.
And that's fair enough. And thank you, Willow. I very much appreciate it. And while you're there, you happen to have Elemental Bane as well? It's all right if you don't. It's all fine, but I'm just curious.
Just as a heads up, for the ink and paper for the 3rd level spell with your discount is $225.
Elemental Bane.
25?
Yeah, 225.
All right.
Elemental Bane.
Yeah, I'll of course add that along too. God damn, that's
I'm sorry. I actually had to sell that to a group of adventurers not very recently.
What I purchased the scroll.
Whoa.
What?
It's Elemental Bane. Dark Knight Rises? Come on, people.
Say that again?
Oh, I did a Bane impression because he's looking for Elemental Bane.
Oh. Okay.
God.
Please clap.
Willow, please.
Instead of an ample,
If that pun caused the price to go up, I don't mind. I'll pay it.
instead of an apple, could you just drop an anvil on them?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like Looney Tunes.
could the rocks fall on us and we all die?
I want to make a new character.
Rex, give me a Constitution, please. Saving throw.
Intelligence? I don't know.
Oh,
Ooh. Okay, that was.
Oh.
He's gonna shit his pants.
No. Rex, as you make this awful pun, you notice something is hovering right next to your ear. And as you turn around, you see nothing as you are blinded by a flash of light.
oh no.
Audrey and Xerocles, you see this small little bug creature radiating energy, effectively use flash on Rex and flies back over to Willow.
It's super effective.
Forgive Bright. He's a little sensitive.
No, that's fine. That's great. Wonderful, honestly.
Oh. Oh.
You've done a
Done
a public service.
Do you sell any glasses or something to shield my eyes? This hurts.
You don't deserve it.
You'll be fine soon enough.
I'm sorry, the only kinds of equipment I sell like that would be goggles of eagle sight or night vision, or dark vision, and I'm afraid...
And honestly, the goggles of dark vision would probably make it worse.
Yeah.
So how long is he blinded for?
He's already better. It was more of a staged effect rather than anything else.
You're blinded until next session.
Yeah, he's just blinded permanently. I have to pick up the Tasha's fighting style.
Just blinded for like an entire month.
I get to reroll him as a monk. So he'll rub his eyes and oh wait, sorry. Did Audrey get an answer about whether she has a spell?
Oh yeah, the
about Bane? Yeah, she doesn't.
No?
Yeah, she does not have a scroll of Bane.
Fair enough. That's fine. Thank you, Willow.
Do you have any
No
other
problem.
items of interest in now? Any special items?
Well, I do have one of my homemade healing potions left.
Homemade healing potions, hey? What makes this one so special, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, and she goes down and lifts up this jug.
Okay.
This, just by looking at it, you can tell this is a supreme healing potion.
Yeah, please don't tell me I have to chug the entire thing.
Yes, you do.
Oh, great.
But this is a little more potent. It's one with my own herbs and alchemical knowledge. It's a, as I do say so for myself, a rather supreme potion. And what that translates to is that is 10d4 plus 40.
Damn. Fuck.
Essentially, it's a heal spell inside that bottle, isn't it?
Effect almost. It's not quite as good. It can be very good, but not. It can be as good, but that is up to the dice.
But still, like, that's a full heal at this level,
effectively.
honestly.
I'm afraid that
Wow,
does increase its price quite a bit, though, because it's handcrafted.
Handcrafted? I don't think I'll need it per se, but well, what's your price, Willow?
3,000 gold.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah, that's expected.
Yeah,
It's a supreme
fair
potion
enough.
that does a lot more than a normal supreme potion should do. I honestly should probably be charging more for this.
That's with discount.
With discounts? Let me do that math, actually.
No, I was saying that the price is with discount already applied to.
I wouldn't be surprised. It'd be awesome, honestly.
Yes, that price is with the discount applied to it.
Oh, okay. Wow.
You're effectively buying a heal spell.
Yeah.
Actually, potentially stronger than a heal spell, because the max of that is 80. Oh, wait, no, that's wrong. That my math
It's
is
70 minimum.
Okay, Miss Willow, do you have any other alchemical supplies, maybe? Special alchemical supplies or tools?
Oh, I actually, and she just pulls up a box that has three sets of alchemical supplies. I actually just got a shipment of these in. So that is the item alchemical supplies.
Oh.
Which is 50 gold per set.
What
Before
about
your discount.
recipes or ingredients?
I'm sorry. Any of my own personal formulas I like to keep close to myself, and I don't know any ones that are currently going around.
Okay.
Would you like to buy one of the alchemist supply sets?
No, he already has one. When he asked for alchemy supplies, he meant like recipes.
The actual
in general.
supplies.
But he meant like ingredients and stuff, but I forgot that the item is actually called alchemist supplies. I already have one of those.
What are you missing exactly?
No, he has the alchemy supplies item, but
he was looking for the ingredients.
Yeah, if there were any ingredients or recipes. It's just the reason I said alchemical supplies is because I forgot that's the name of an actual item. He was basically saying, do you have any alchemy stuff? So my sheet is still screwed up. I can't change my strength from 23 back to 20.
Outside of my own personal stock, no. Alchemical supplies are being used quite rapidly at the moment. To treat with undead sickness and the like.
That makes sense. Okay, that's all.
All right. Anyone else want to try to see what's in Willow's stock?
I wouldn't want to look into her stocks, but into her services.
Oh.
By any chance, do you remove the curse from this glove? And I put the grips of Dandelion.
Personally, I cannot remove curses. But Doros might be able to. It depends on how powerful the curse is.
It will literally rot your hand.
That's not good.
No, it really wasn't. So glad I just learned the spell curse.
And it carries quite a stench.
Yeah, its hands do. It kind of smell after that.
Sorry, I'm looking through files.
Yeah, I gotta remove the mask.
Huh?
Nah, I gotta remove the mask from my inventory.
Alright. I will can learn that spell. It will, with Doros's help, I think I might be able to remove the curse. But I do not know if I will be able to salvage the magic of the item itself. I can attempt to, for a price, but I cannot guarantee results.
And how much will you give me if I were to sell this to you? It is part of the mask.
Well, now that you've told me it's cursed, I don't know if I
Well, I believe they were created by the same person. Possibly they could be connected. Patterns that could be untwined.
Possibly.
Or we could consider this an advance for the next magic item wheel.
Well, that may be. If I'm doing it for my own research, I will not have time to try to remove the curse. Basically, she is asking you, do you want to set this as the next thing, or do you want to actually try to make this a non-cursed item?
That's why I told her if we couldn't do it, then she could just keep it for as an advance.
Okay, but you're not giving me a decision.
It's up to you.
Try to get it.
That is not up to me. That is up to you, the character.
I'm giving you the choice.
That is not how this works, sir.
I think what he's saying is that he wants to try to get it uncursed, but if she cannot get that uncursed, then she can just keep it for the as the next.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Thank you, Ken.
So try to get it uncursed. Got it. Okay, that was the clarification I didn't understand. Okay.
I don't know what the legal term for uncursed is, but yeah.
Nor can I afford it to get it uncursed anyways.
All right, I will attempt to do so. As she takes the gloves and puts them aside with the mask in a case. Now, is there anything else I can offer you? Items, potions?
Yes, I have one question.
Yes?
Do you know what a dwarf belt is?
Trying to grow a beard, are we?
Are you referring to the belt of dwarven kind?
Yes, yes. Do you know how much they cost?
Oh, you bastard. Hold on.
I
I don't know if this is offhand in my book.
also totally forgot to mention that Rex now has an eagle perched on his shoulder.
Yeah, I'm familiar now.
Yeah, from Eagle Rain.
Oh yeah, that item.
He's got a perched on his gauntlet, his eagle glove.
Alright, belt of dwarven kind. What it is so rare, wondrous item. You guys are in the realm of rare at the moment. It is not in the sane magic prices book though. Well, let me see if she would even have one. Let me check my equipments as she turns around, grabs on to a pole, and you just see as she immediately just shoots up, straight up the pole, like it's on a light rail.
Rex will lean over to Audrey and Zarcles and say, "How much do you think it would cost to put one of those in the inn?"
I'm sorry. What? One of what?
Willow effectively grabbed a pole, it lit up to her touch, and sent her flying up.
More than I'm willing to pay for at the moment.
And why would we need one of those anyways?
Put it sideways. Then we can get the drinks to people even faster.
I think the liquids will spill over. And if somebody were to get in front of that, we might be liable to pay them for injury.
Oh, liability. I know that. You're right.
And Willow just comes back down, holding a box. Is this what you mean? And she opens, and inside you see a belt of dwarven kind.
Yes, that's the one. How much do those things cost?
Well, it requires attunement for one. And for the cost, calculating your discount, $2,250 gold.
Okay, is that the only item you have like that makes you tougher? Healthier? I have to...
Let me check. And she goes through her book.
I do have 800 gold if you need it. The one I had reserved.
Oh, no, I don't think I need that belt. A lot of what it does I can already do, but I have to hurt myself when I use my magic. So if there's anything that can make me tougher, I might try to get that.
Could kobolds grow a beard if you were to wear that?
Would they, Mark?
Oh, yes, he would. It's a 50% chance
Per day, or is it per dawn?
per dawn.
For Don.
Oh, okay. I actually felt it. It was not in the alphabetical list. My price is way off.
Yeah,
It's
I think
higher,
more
isn't
than
it?
that.
It is
I think it's a
shitloads
lot
higher.
higher. Yeah.
Let me
he's just-
recalculate that price.
All right. But yeah, he's just basically asking after constitution items, like Amulet of Health, Belt of Dwarven Kind, anything that affects constitution. I don't know if there's anything else that does it, but
The actual
Constitution,
price is 4,500.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Constitution based.
The only two I know of are Belt of Dwarven Kind and Amulet of Health, and they're both rare, so
Yeah. Nah, she wouldn't have one of those. I'm sorry, this is the only item of that I have at the moment.
okay, that's the only question I had. Thank you.
No problem. Would either of you care for anything else?
No, I'm spent.
How about you, Audrey?
Sorry, what?
Is there anything else you'd like? Maybe some more spells?
I'll be good for now. Thank you. Thank you very much, Willow.
Don't mention it. Alright, thank you for stopping by.
Thank you as well.
Rex, roll me a perception check. Because I think you're the only person that will be able to get a chance
Okay.
at this.
That fairy's after him again.
Nope.
With the eagle that he has.
Nope.
Roll.
You thought you noticed something different about Willow, but you just shake it off.
Can I roll the perception if y'all don't mind, or is that just the Rex thing?
His passive's stupidly high. What's your passive?
My passive is 12.
Yeah, you would not notice this.
How
Fair
about-
enough.
How about 14?
Not enough. His is like
Rex's
20 something.
Rex's passive is only 11.
Oh, what? I thought it was way higher.
No, you're thinking of Shepard. His
Yeah,
passive
it's
is
like-
Oh.
Fucking Rel always has.
All right, fuck
fucking,
it. Since I gave it to
characters
him and he's not here, you two can make perceptions. It's gonna be a really high DC though.
Well, let's see what happens.
Hey.
Come on, Mama needs some new pairs of shoes.
Does my eagle roll?
No.
Dang it.
Xerocles. You notice for a moment you didn't through this entire conversation you've had with Willow, she seems just as fine and normal, running around as energetic. But once you complete your business and she begins to step away and head to the back room, you notice her form is a bit larger. than it was 3 months ago.
Fading out. Wait.
All right.
What do you mean by big?
I said larger.
The bodybuilder now.
Yeah.
She's been eating a lot.
She's a muscle wizard. She casts her spells with strength.
More muscle, more weight, taller.
She's put on some weight.
Around the stomach.
It appears so.
Oh. Wait. No, never mind. Let's go.
What is it?
Wrong.
No,
Is it
no, something caught my eye, but it wasn't important.
Well, what were you? What you think was a cause of concern? It might be a cause of concern.
If she went to the trouble to hide it, I don't think it's my place to say.
Well, look. If there's something wrong with Willow,
if you've seen it, you've seen it. Let's go.
I'm sure with the 19, I barely saw it, if at all. But
it's a possibility that you could be in that position in the future, depending on your relationship.
What position? I need to know.
On your social position.
And you're walking, and you're walking.
To the end.
That is where we're going to end the session for tonight.
Oh, and as we end the session, Rex will hand over the 700 to Zarkles to get the plate armor.